Alright, welcome to the stream. I'm Neozar. This is my FTL hard win streak, and we are up to 99 wins, which is the current world record. And we've been increasing slowly over time, and so hopefully we'll get up to 100. We'll be the first person to do the triple digit. Pretty exciting thing. And our odds are pretty good. Last time we finished off, what was it even last time? Kestrel C, I think. Can't remember. But I know that we randomed at the end and got the Zoltan B. So that's a pretty good ship. Very good ship. But every ship has, vulnerabilities. This one definitely, it's mostly asteroid fields more than anything. Also like beam 2 drones. But most of those things are okay. It's mostly if you get any of the bad things along with really bad like luck with your hits. You just get a bunch of misses. Alright, but we're not going to have that happen today. We're going to have a nice smooth time, I think. The glade. So you gotta have a deer in a glade. Maybe Robin. And let's see. Who else should be in the glade? We've got deer, we've got Robin. I keep thinking bunny, but I want to mix it up a little bit. I think the chipmunk fits within that. That's right, chipmunk does not fit. I do not like the shortened names, they bother me. I'm getting distracted here. Alright, let's move on with this. Mole can be in a glade. Popping his little head out or something. Alright. Oh, hey, Crow. Oh, Fox? That's a good one. Yeah, let's change it. Let's change Mole to Fox. I wasn't feeling Mole. We just had foxes, like baby foxes, in our backyard this year. Not for super long, though. I think because they're there when they're first born, but they didn't get very old before they moved. I think they just switched dens because of probably local dogs or something bothering them. We have neighbors with dogs. All right, deer, robin, fox, glade, hard, enabled, start. Let me see here. I gotta fix my chat overlay is a little screwy, so let me pause for a second. See if I can fix that. Let me see if that fixed it. Alright, so overall, this is a pretty strong ship. Mostly because it's got a Zoltan shield and it's got a 4-power weapon system. That's quite formidable in the early game. And it can get through the mid game okay. But I really am not a fan of relying on ions. They totally work if you need them to get by. But I've realized I never like building into ions for the later game. It just never feels, I never feel safe when I have ions and I rely on them. In late game scenarios. There's just certain fights they really struggle in. Alright, early store is kind of whatever because we got nothing for it. We're not selling any of this stuff. There's nothing that's cheap enough we'd buy it. Yeah, early game it's awesome. Against one shield it's so good because it only takes the one hit and then you just get through it and you can hit their systems and stuff. Once you start going against 2 shields, you run into 2 shields with cloaking and stuff. It's really quickly, it can start struggling, or you just start getting misses. It's it just slows down so quickly, and each shield bubble you find after that just adds to how slow it is. But sometimes that doesn't mean I avoid them. Ion Charger's still a pretty solid weapon, and gotta deal with what you got sometimes. pretty good sector layout for the later part, like where the exit is. This part is pretty janky because like if we don't go to the store, then these are all like dead beacons basically. But I think there's enough beacons otherwise that'll be fine. We can just kind of make up for it. Figure it out. All right, I'm gonna prevent a little bit just through this like corridor here. Oh yeah, it's cool that you can do like the seeded runs, you know, with a multiverse or whatever it is you use for that. It's definitely an interesting concept. Yeah, 2 Ion Blasts and a Stunner. Yeah, if you get, like, the more ions you get for sure, like, this is like okay, you know, much better with reloaders. If you get like this plus like an ion charge or something, all of a sudden it's like, okay, you can kind of like blast through shields decently fast. But then your damage is always way lower because you have like 1 slot left. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's like, I'm sure if Hollow died to it, I'm sure the seed was pretty bad. Alright, this should be pretty okay. This is a heavy ion, so it's going to be slow. You know, this sucks. I mean, they both take down our shield pretty quick. But I think we'll be able to get, you know, one of them disabled decently fast here. So we just fire everything into the weapons. Yeah, because this, if you know, this is definitely gonna take down 2, and then if this hits, that's our whole thing gone. So there definitely is risk here. I think it's more worth doing this and hitting their shields than it is like getting the 1 extra damage. The hope here is that even with this, though, it won't matter because we'll just get their weapons down. There we go. And now we should be able to like keep it pretty suppressed, I think. It's like that's how a lot of fights go with this ship. It's like you don't like it looks like it's gonna get really bad and then it'll be fine, or like there's a chance for it to get bad, but it works out okay. But you know, there's always risk for sure. This is great because like their piloting's broken, so we know we're gonna get through pretty reliably. There is like a bit of value in an early crew member because it's like that's a power bar, but I kind of feel like until you get the shield bubble up, it's just like you don't want to delay it. Like I'd rather just have scrap. Also, Mantis is like a little bit less value. It helps with borders, but that's just like a convenience thing. Doesn't really offer that many blue options or anything either. That's like something that always makes me like a little sad. Like I kind of want to take him, but yeah, 22 scrap. I'm definitely glad I didn't take him. That's way more value right now. Uh, 4,443. Yeah, that's definitely a low score win. Oh, Rhino, great. I'm glad that you that you got a win on hard. That's a big accomplishment. It took me a long time to get a win on hard too. Like I played for quite a while. Hey, thanks, Farb. Look at this. I was hoping we'd get like a little excitement about the 100. It's a pretty cool number. Definitely glad I got a good ship for it. I don't have to like be too nervous, hopefully. Alright, drone. So this is definitely a fight that like we're more likely to take damage in. I'm gonna vent out a bit. Yeah, we can just kind of do all that. It's fine. Like that. Dodging like a champ. Oh, you've got the, I didn't realize you know who you're playing now. Oh, I'm going to hit this guy. It's like, I don't know if that's really worth it hitting him. Alright, that's kind of good. I didn't really want to. I'd rather get a weapon down more. Yeah, I'll have to check the bracket out. Maybe I want to do this actually. Yeah. Because I can do a 6 swipe on the next one. Alright, so this is gonna be our shields probably, right? Yep. I messed that up. I wasn't thinking about how this was going to fire first. I should have hit their weapons, obviously. So we'll probably take a damage here. Although if they have a repair bot, now it's like not going to help out, so that's something. What do we got? Weapons, of course weapons. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to turn the pike off. That's fine. Do I need to do anything else here? Not sure if it's worth bringing him over or not. I don't think now it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Mostly mattered if that missed. Ooh, combat drone. Yeah, we just need the 5 damage. Alright, got him off just in time. There we go. Just 1 damage, not so bad. 19 and 16. Wow, 57 scrap from 2 jumps. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta get scouting reports. Yeah, who are you? You got Pie Boy? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't know most no pause players. There's only a handful of people I know from the list. Let me see how many jumps we have left before this exit. Just get an idea of what we got to get in here. So we got at least 9 before we jump there. Maybe like 9 in the nebula. So you can also like go back here if we need to. No, there's plenty of jumps for us to take. We don't need to do that. Go here first. All right, another drum or shield overcharge. Yeah, this is another thing that like can mess up, you know, your ion game for sure. Shield overcharger. I guess I should probably be venting stuff for their second volley. All right, good dodge. One weapon down. Oh, did I just hit him? That's pretty funny. Or did I take it offline? Oh, that's actually too bad because I think I took it offline when it did damage because it can only have 3 drone power. And then it just blocked the ion actually. But that's alright. Yeah, the FTL still delayed because way too many things are broken. This is fine. 16 scrap. All right, we're getting pretty close here. That magic 100 number. Yeah, I figured that's going to be the thing, like, routing is a big RNG factor still. Like, I thought it'd also be interesting to have the chance of doing, like, if you could modify it so sector routes were just, like, linear, and so it's just, like, everyone had the same RNG in that way. But that does remove also, like, part of strategy, which is, like, sector routing for sure. So it's kind of hard to say, you know, there's ups and downs to any choices you make in those kind of things. This is too bad because this would totally be a training ship if it we had our shield bubble. But I might kind of like sit here and try and weapons train against it a little bit. Well, if I'm going to hit the drone, that's not going to work out. Because there's a lot of value in getting weapons training for sure. So I'm just going to kind of auto-fire at their weapons for a little bit here. Until we lose like 2 more Zoltan shield. Yeah, I mean, with those things too, it's even like, oh, someone could actually take like the, you know, if you're like measure out like the optimally worst route for some reason, you know, just because they're just picking fast, but it gives a better weapon, and it's like, you know. But I think kind of in a lot of ways, a lot of that RNG stuff evens out a bit, like especially with like if you get multiple runs and stuff. And just even over the course of a single run, like it's not that likely that one player is going to just get the better route every single time. So it's like hopefully those things, you know, even out well enough. I think in the beginning it's the most impactful because that's when just like, oh, a really good free weapon can like dramatically change a run. Yeah, where like destroying a ship, you just get really lucky, and otherwise it's, you know, you get the wrong. Or if you like, you know, one of the ones where you pick like the less optimal event choice, but you get lucky or something. You risk crew by accident, you know, like you fat finger a button, but then you get a good reward. You're like, oh, top skill. Yeah, and then I'd say, you know, I can't even like think about it in the, oh, nice, we dodge, so we can keep firing. In terms of score, it's like, it's so hard for me to think that way. Like, oh yeah, like I don't want to take this free item because of score or something. I feel like I would just like constantly make mistakes and just like avoid score. It's just inherent. Alright, we got level 1 weapons, so it makes it, look at that, I'm stacking it up now. Yeah, simply firing their defenses from a distance. Be like, oh, I thought I had an NG on board. Whoops. That's like the event that I feel like impacts every player when they first play FTL. It's like, because you run into it so commonly, and you just, you know, you got nothing on a Kestrel A. And you're like, oh yeah, sure, I'll help. And you're like, oh, I guess that's all I can do. I feel like it was very memorable when I first encountered it. Then you get the NGA and you do it again. You're like, oh wow, you know, this ship is broken. So I'm excited. My my Kickstarter, it's only got 5 days left, but it's like 95% funded at this point. So it's pretty positive that's gonna go through. So I'm gonna get my first book will be printed. It's really exciting. Been working on it for like 2 years now. So that's been a cool experience going through the whole Kickstarter process. It's gone just about as well as we hoped. I know. I gotta get the bot thing and set that up. I'm such a bad streamer. There's stuff in my the links in my bio. If anyone wants to check it out here, let me bring that up here. So if any, yeah, I've got far backers now, that's for sure. So if anyone wants to check it out, you can see it's mostly art based, but it's got I'm writing a story with it also. I've actually been working this last week. I've been making a font, which has been pretty cool. I haven't done that before, and it's gotten way better than I expected because like readability is super important to me. Like I'm not interested in because it's based off my writing, my handwriting, but cleaned up and stuff. And I thought it'd be really hard to get it to be like very easily readable, but it's actually gotten pretty smooth. I've only had to fuss with a few of them on the spacing and everything. Time consuming though. There's a lot of letters in the alphabet. I've got all the lowercase done at this point. Alright, just a couple more volleys and we'll have our training, and then we can kill this ship. I didn't want to speed hack it though, because it's like we would eventually die if we did that. So they've been pretty successful at keeping this weapon suppressed. Oh, there we go. Whiff whiff. Alright. This swipe gets it. Alright, so they're running, but it doesn't matter that much because it's like they got so many repairs to do now. Oh, what was I thinking? I should have O2 killed them. Oh, I'm a fool. That's too bad. That's definitely a mistake, though. What was I thinking? It happens sometimes when you train on a ship. It's like you just kind of forget to, orient yourself to the fight afterwards. At least that happens to me sometimes. That's alright, though. Still get scrap. Just need 14 more. Alright, so let me measure this out real quick. So, 7 jumps before the exit looks like. I think we take this one. The inspiration behind the book. I mean, I think it's I pull from a couple things. Definitely just like nature in general. I live in a very beautiful area, so and it's where I grew up in the Catskills and the Hudson Valley. So partly from that, there's definitely a lot of like inspiration from like mythology and philosophy, general fantasy. And then, definitely draws up on, like experiences from my life also, but in a generally metaphorical sense. Alright, combat drone and the missile. It's kind of interesting, like, thinking about what is optimal to shoot first here, trying to, like, take offline. Because, like, we're, in some ways more scared of the missile, but it's really combat drone that's, like, getting our shield down quickly. Although, this might completely turn this off in time. I'm not sure. I guess we want to do this. Because if we don't dodge, it's definitely getting our shield down. Ooh, so they must have like a system repair bot then or something. Oh, nice. Got a dodge. Ooh, double dodge. Good job, team. I was definitely making mistakes here with my ion targeting, but I haven't been punished for it too much yet. Ooh, double fires. Ooh, diagonal fires. Crow was just talking about diagonal fires. Let's see what happens. Right, well, that interrupts that. See, it will be. Yeah, see, look at it. Spread very quickly. Alright, we'll go right from drones. Alright, got him. Contact the Federation ship. Quest marker. Alright, and we got our scrap. Nice, and we'll go to that quest. Those are often good. And we got a shield bubble. Look at that. That's awesome. We love having shields. Now, asteroid field doesn't just like shred us. Alright, we will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Missiles. Always making it so crew kills aren't worth it. Aren't like as feasible. Ooh, Artemis, gross. Because one ion is like no concern. So we'll do from piloting down. Makes the most sense. Alright, now at this point, do we take a crew member? Get us a power bar? I mean, a power bar is more useful now that we have the shields. It's just a human, though. I think I'm still at the point where I want to get some scrap on the board, so I'm ready for a store. You want to make sure, you know, if I have a store like at the very beginning of Sector 2 or something, that I'm able to take advantage of it. I feel like I take Sector 1 crew a lot less frequently than I used to, and I'm always like kind of sad about it, but I think it's the right choice. Because it's like nice to have crew, for sure. There's advantages to it. I'm not entirely sure it's right. Yeah, shield bubble hype. It's definitely, this ship, it's like once you get that shield bubble, your chances of winning the run go up pretty significantly, I think. Alright, attack the automated ship, get the sensor station. Not that we need a sensor station very much right now, but gives us something still. Let's see. It's really just a combat drone that can do anything to us. You know, we'll put our shield bubble up for this. This is going to do 2. So they don't have a buffer on the drone. Doesn't super matter though. Hey, Rich, Dapper Rich, good evening to you. We just got our shield bubble, so it's looking pretty solid so far. Ooh, look at that. We got a pulsar and a sun that we're going to be going to. But I think that's worth it to get the jumps, especially now that we have our shield bubble. And we do pretty good against a pulsar with having 3 Zoltans. Not my favorite places to go, but not the worst ship to go with. Ooh, flak, that's gross. Shouldn't be allowed to have that. So I'm probably gonna run them into weapons if I have to. See about the timing, because we might be able to beat the first pulse. I'm not sure. Did we get both of them hitting shields at the same time? No, we didn't. Okay, that's good. Just missed. Right, so this is gonna be, that's gonna be it for our shields. It's a little bored after this, but that's okay. black down, that's really good. Alright, their weapons are actually just down, so instead of that, get you in weapons in case we need that. Just trying to think of how we want to deal with this guy. Alright, no, they didn't get weapons, that's fine. Just keep those in their weapons. You guys can just go fight that guy, it's fine. Like with them running around repairing and stuff, it's the ions will keep them pretty suppressed. That's not good enough. Probably shouldn't let you die. Just like insurance against if they hit my weapons, I don't want to have to deal with that. Losing the charge at all. Alright. Ion bomb, that's something. Probably won't be using it anytime soon, but definitely has its uses. You can sell it also. Alright, so just getting out of here. I think it was a quest was the next jump, which is like the Federation base. Alright, get out of here just in time. So hopefully this is a good result. Has a big tree, I think. Ah, that's too bad. Nothing. Because that can be like a free weapon or a crew member. Alright, 8 civilian ship, this is a good one. Just as it was about to fire. It's crew training, getting its job done. Oh, it's like pike beam almost beats mini beam with crew training. Pretty close. Like it's not even done firing yet. It comes in. Sometimes I'm like, is there any chance of a crew kill here? Any reason to try to do anything? But just too hard to like keep their weapons safe and their O2 down, you know. Also did way too much damage if that was something I wanted to do at all. It's tricky unless you get lucky with like a ship that's, you know, an ion weapon and a heavy weapon or something. Or if you go up to 2 shields. 12. 8. Alright. Just always feels bad because this would be so great for crew killing, like if you could find more safe fights. Alright, so we'll go to a sun next. Starting to get a good chunk of scrap here. So it's like if we have a, you know, forced first jump store, or there's like a store from an event at the exit or something, buy a weapon or something. System. Alright, pirate at the sun. Went to, you know, if it came from that angle, it would have been in time. That's alright. I'm gonna actually do this. If they don't have a buffer, I'll keep their shield down, and the flare will mess them up more. So we're gonna get our shield up. I think the flare, I don't think the flare cares about the Zoltan shield at all. I'm not sure. It might do damage to it, I forget how that interacts exactly. But I kind of feel like with what's your shield bubble level underneath the Zoltan shield still matters. They're done. Nice. No damage, and they're kind enough to just go like not even close to any systems. Very kind. Alright, exit. Yeah, I think the Zoltan Shield, I'm not positive, but I think it takes damage from them. Actually, I wasn't even paying attention there. It might not even take damage from them. It might just completely just be its own thing. But yeah, the fire goes through, and it still depends on your shield bubble level. And there's a pretty big range. Like, I only learned recently that even if you have 0 shields, there's a chance to take no damage. And I thought it was guaranteed at that point. And it's like when you have 1 shield bubble, there's still a chance you take damage or not, or no damage. Ooh. I'm definitely selling at least 10. I might just sell them all, even with getting this ion bomb. It's like, this isn't the way I want to have to build into, and if I do, I'll pick up more bombs. And doing this, like, makes it so I just have a lot more scrap to work with for stores next sector. I can get hacking and a weapon, or mind control and hacking, or, 2 weapons or something. Yeah, it's just so much scrap this early. I mean, look, so it's 234 scrap, Sector 1, plus an ion bomb to sell. That's a lot of scrap for Sector 1. Alright, so we're going rock controlled because it's 2 stores. Uncharted Nebula just sucks. And it's like pretty similar after this. Can go either way. I don't love rock controlled for a second sector, but it's not terrible. I'm glad it has 2 stores. It always sucks when it's sector 2 is both, it's like Mantis Pirate or something. It's like honestly, Double Rebel I think is the worst. I mean, it's like if it's Rebel or Uncharted, I'll still usually go Rebel, but I feel like Double Uncharted would be better because Rebel sectors are just, I feel like Sector 2 Rebel is the most dangerous, Sector 2. I feel like I just take a lot of damage there sometimes, even with like a good ship. Right, so we're definitely hunting for stores. We want to make sure we find all the stores. I'm going to try to not spend scrap at this point still, I think. But there's a chance I'll spend a little bit at some point. We strip it. Alright, scrap. There's a store. Do we go anywhere else first? I think we go right there. Odds of there being like so much stuff there that we don't have enough scrap aren't that high. Pre-igniter, that's something. Small bomb. We sold all our bombs. Hull laser. Oh, this is a tricky store, honestly. I guess I probably end up buying this hull laser, which I don't love buying, but ooh, another store. Ooh, how much do I risk it? I probably do. I'll probably go to the other store first. Like, I feel like it can be, like, if I buy the whole laser and then the next store has, like, really good stuff, that's, like, okay. If I have to, like, waste a jump by coming back for the whole laser because the next store sucks, it's like then I'm just wasting 1 jump, I feel like, is less of a risk than, like, missing out on buying something really good at this other store. Hey, Ailfiend. Yeah, definitely off to a good start. Made a lot of scrap Sector 1. They've got a reloader and a flak 1 and hacking. Wow, what a better store. I'm so glad I didn't buy any of the garbage at that first store. Alright. I mean, I guess flak hacking is just like, I can't not buy that. That leaves me like 3 short of buying the reloader. I think I sell an Ion Blast. We see. Alright. I'm selling the bomb for sure. Definitely buying the flak and definitely buying the hacking. It's like that's unavoidable. Flak Pike Beam is just like so much better than double Ion Blast Pike Beam. I mean, I gotta buy fuel. Oh, it's the perfect amount. Reloader's probably bait. Reloader's probably, I think it doesn't matter at this point, honestly. I think I've got a flak and hacking in Sector 2 with Zoltan Shield and a Pike Beam and 4 weapon power. It's like, I think, not that, you know, can always still lose for sure. But yeah, I definitely want to keep one. There's no way I'm selling both. The only reason I can really think of that I want to keep both is for crew killing a safe ship, which feels like a little narrow at this point, and also like there's a decent chance I'm just not going to even see that. And I'm not going to want to build into like stacking blast and flak. Like that's pretty redundant. Oh, his last one, Slug C. Yeah, Slug C, it can be rough if you can't get a weapon. Like Chain Laser is not very good early game. I'm not going to argue about whether this is like the optimal choice or not, but I'll totally argue that it's safe enough for me to do that. Was that like a Sector 3 fight or something when they first get 2 drones? Yeah, that timing's awful. Come on, I could crew kill a ship. We got 10 drone parts. That's pretty nice also. I'm so glad that I sold those 15 missiles. That was super worth it. That 45 scrap like definitely paid off. It's like that would have been like I would have had to sell the Ion Blast to buy fuel and I wouldn't have the reloader. Second fight, Sector 3. Yeah. Sector 3, the very beginning of Sector 3 can just be so nasty because it's such a big step up, depending like what ship you get. All right. So it's like there are some ways where double Ion Blast like could work better. Like right now, there's a chance, you know, this won't do anything to the weapon, then double Ion Blast would have hit it. I guess I can probably hack it. I don't really need to. It's like I'm not going to wait around for a crew kill. I should wait for this for the Pike anyways. And this is going to be 3 to my Zoltan Shield. So it's like if I feel threatened somehow, you know, if this whole volley misses or something, consider it. That's fine. All right. 12 scrap. Let's get out of here. All right. Yeah, I can't imagine like situations like that, no pause. Like I just get so overwhelmed. you know, like wouldn't do anything, which I'm sure is a kind of common thing that people run into when they're learning it. It's kind of weird sector layout at the end here. Let's see, I have 7 jumps I can get in before this exit. Yeah, alright, so let's go down this way. Probably should have put this fire out in my shields first. Oh, it's out already though. So it went out like as I jumped. Alright, so same kind of thing. Got some rocks going on here. Actually, we don't need to do that. It's probably been out this way still. Alright, how do I want to do this? Because there's a chance I could do an O2 hack here and get a crew kill, because it blocks the weapons room off. I might try for that. I've got the drone parts to like mess around with it a little bit. Level 2, that's too bad. Ah. Sloppy. I don't want to do too much damage to them, but I also don't want to like not damage them enough that I get unlucky with hits and they just like start hitting me for real damage. Probably should have been messing with the doors more, paying more attention to that. Also, they might have 3 crew, I guess, if he's in oxygen right now. So it's going to make that even harder to get this crew kill here. But we can see. Yeah, this venting is definitely not something I'd be doing on no pause. I know, I feel like I used to believe it a little bit more when I was like first gaining win streaking, when people were like, oh, there's like nothing you can't really do on, you know, no pause that you can do on pause or whatever. Like you can do everything. It's like, oh no, there's so many things you can't do. Like they're like definitely extreme level micro stuff, but like you're not going to be depowering your weapons for every asteroid and laser shot. You know, like moving like 4 power between weapons into engines for each one. Like that's just gonna make you lose if you try to do that on no pause for sure. Don't really want this missile shooting at me. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely I'm gonna get this crew kill, but we'll find out. Almost killed these rocks finally. This is why I don't, like, I try to argue that this is actually the better layout than the Zoltan A, because I do feel like, you know, it's annoying. It's definitely obnoxious, but, like, you can totally micro and deal with the doors being the vented room. And then you don't have the problems that Zoltan A has where it's all spread out and you have to, like, vent through all of your main systems if something happens. I mean, I think I just wait for so hack can come up. Yeah, no, they're just dead. That's fine. A little bit of a waste of time, but whatever. Whoops. Let's not do that. All right. Yeah, Zoltan A does vent quickly. The problem is, like, if that ship gets into a tough position, you know, if you're behind or something, and then you get, I forget what the bottom, I think that's engines, that's all the way in the bottom, yeah. Like, if you get, like, you know, 4 Mantis starting out in engines, like, you have to vent engines, shields, and weapons to get them out. And so if you're, like, running really short on power, all of a sudden it's like, okay, I have to, like, turn off some of my critical systems to, like, get these borders to run out. And then it's, like, still hard to deal with them because of, like, just the ship layout and how big it is. Also, like, you can't run to sensors or doors easily. And, like, most of the time it's irrelevant because most of the time you're just, like, a baller enough ship that you don't get into those positions in a critical way at all. You can run crew into the empty room, is nice for sure. Like, you can have them sit there. But, like, if you need that power, like, that can be 3 power you're pulling out of your system, and that can be, like, you know, too much to keep your shields and your weapons going. At least, you know, when you play really short on power. And then same thing for, like, getting fires and stuff there. Or, like, because I've had it where it's like, okay, I have to either let, you know, this fire or this crew, like, ravage my engines, or I have to, like, stop repairing my weapons and leave and vent and get oxygen back and then repair, like, start repairs over again. It's definitely can get bad, but it's definitely, like, also less than 10% of Zoltan A runs where you're gonna be, like, running into multiple situations like that. It's a stupid good ship. I'm trying to decide how I want to go about this. Yeah, I've got enough room. I think it's the only way to really get 5 in. Hopefully, like, this is a store or something. Oh, wait, no, we saw both stores. Never mind. We're not going to see another one. Four fuel for 4 missiles. I mean, we don't need missiles, really. Fuel is a little low. I'll take it. It's not a great deal, really. Alright, I'm glad we can afford fuel, otherwise I wouldn't do that. Alright, reactor upgrade. 10's definitely, like, a little lower than I like to be, but I don't know. It felt like it was destiny there. Just carrying that 4 fuel back and forth. Power bar is nice. It's nice because it's like I'm not going to buy it for myself, so it's nice that the game just gives me one. Yeah, 4 missiles for a reactor upgrade. I mean, it's also 2 jumps, which like isn't ideal, but you know, you can't change that. There's like something to use in the ion blast here with the flak. Just because like the speed of it. Honestly, I might do that. Or maybe I'll just hack. It's probably a better idea. Just hack. Just hack their weapons, keep it safe. We've got enough. Firepower here. I'm gonna be lazy and not like micro against these asteroids too much, I don't think. Let my one shield bar or my one engines bar do it. That's a pretty good one. Wow, that's still going? I'm impressed. Just a lead on, that's good. Alright, they're dead. Scrap. Hey, Racket Gack. It is going well. We're still Sector 2. We got hacking, we got flak, we got a reloader. And we got a bunch of hull. Definitely not going to delay or scout the sectors, considering the only jump that's like not taken over after this is the exit, I think. So we're just going to shoot you. Let's see, we're safe from them too. Oh, we can train too. This is a training ship, isn't it? All right, cool. So we're already weapons trained. Oh, wait a second. I don't think we can do the dodge training because we got to keep 2 Zoltans and shields. So we can train my pilot at least. Because we've got an ion-proof shield to do it. So you can't have, so if you put him in whoever in engines, then we have no evasion in the piloting. But yeah, this will be fine. They don't run or anything. I'm just gonna auto fire this since I have it. Alright, so let me get the speed hack going. Alright. These runs are IP thing is a good ship. See, I think this is a really good ship. I'm a huge fan of Zoltan B. I definitely think it's a top tier ship. But I also just haven't experienced a really bad run with it. So, like, it's partly just personal experience, I think. We don't need to keep firing ours. Zoltan just doing his little dance. This other guy is just like, what are you doing, man? You think you have better stats overall with the B than the A, yeah. The speed hack I use, it's called Cheat Engine, which is like an obnoxious name because it makes it sound like so sketchy, and it's kind of a weird program, but it's effective. Weapons got a small bomb before the pike even swiped once. Yeah. Yeah, I think currently I have pretty similar records on both of them, because I don't have a loss on either of them. Let's see. All right, since this is a safe fight, let's take a peek. What do we got? Rock and a Zoltan. Right, let's try for an O2 hack again. Level 2 O2 again. Come on. Why you gotta be like that? Alright, I think one of those should hit, right? Nice. I don't think this happens, but give it a shot. Combat 1 double heavy and ASB. Double heavy is like disgusting. One of my worst encounters, Sector 1, was against double heavy with the Slug B. And I had 2 boarders off the start, like just from the event. And then their ship was like 3 NGs or something, and they had a defense drone, and they had doors, and they had a med bay. So like I couldn't, even if I got rid of the crew on my ship, like I couldn't kill them like easily at all with doors and a med bay, and I couldn't shoot them with an Artemis because they had a defense drone. And then they had double heavy laser, and I still had 1 shield, and they just like did so much damage to me before I was able to run away. And just like everything was on fire and broken. It was so gross. I timed that so close to right. Too early though. Well, at least this can still do that. I mean, I guess in some ways I should probably use the Ion Blast, but then it's like I don't want to miss. Well, I think at this point I kind of want to do that. I need to shoot it again because they're like pretty much there. Oh yeah, so he might even die before I have to use it. Just get it on there. All right, here's a kill. Badger would be proud of him, sure. Got an oxygen hack. And we got our pilot trained. So that worked out pretty good. Two Mantis, a rock, clone bay, and a repair bot. Yeah. Repair bot is just like... So, Repair Bot is the secret, like, street killer in Sector 1 sometimes, I feel like. It makes so many fights that, like, wouldn't necessarily be that bad, like, so much worse, because you just can't keep anything down. And it's just, like, you keep, like, tickling them, and they just repair before you can volley your second volley. Let's see. Improve our reactor. We do not have the fuel to spare. Respectfully decline. No good. NG homeworlds, Zoltan homeworlds. Well, not a whole lot of value going to the Zoltan homeworlds with already having a Zoltan shield. Although we could get Envoy. So I'm definitely going NG here. More stores also, possibly. Not necessarily. 2 to 3. Alright, store right away. Probably take a jump first. I think we should still be okay against ships in this sector. Probably try to get like a little bit more scrap. Do like this and then go there. Alright, but I gotta grab some water. Be right back real quick. So yeah, to anyone who missed it before, go check out my Kickstarter. Is got a couple days left on it. It's 95% done, so it's pretty much a shoo-in at this point. But if you just want to see my book, what I've been working on, for the last 2 years now. It's in my bio, or you can check it out here. And I'm just going to put my B right back up, and back in like 2 minutes. All right, thanks for waiting around. Yeah, I like the Mantis C too. I don't have any losses with it. It's what got me addicted to win streaking, because I've twice now been at 3 hull in Sector 1 on the Mantis C and then still won. It's definitely like such a huge turnaround when you get 2 shields on that ship. It's like you're in so much danger in the beginning, but it snowballs so hard. And I definitely like it better than the B for late game, since you don't have drone control. Yeah, I can take like a jump or 2 here. My last loss was on a Slug B. I was on a 17 streak, which was my best at that point. And I had what I thought was an incredible Sector 1. I just got they weren't amazing, but I got so many free weapons, like mostly like mid-tier stuff, but some like expensive ones for like to build into. And then I had a Rebel Sector 2, and I couldn't find a store, and I couldn't find any fuel the whole run, because all I did was find weapons at every single ship. And I had almost a full inventory. I had 1 cargo slot left. I had 4 weapons and 3 in my hold. And I couldn't get to a store, and I just died to chip damage. I took like 4 damage every fight from like Artemis, and I just died before I could get to a store in Sector 2. And it taught me like, okay, there's a point where you need to just like run like through a sector, and you can't like root it anymore. And be wary of like feeling like you're just like having such an amazing run because you're getting so many free weapons, and it'll work out fine. Zoltan shield, 2 shields. I do want to do that. I think I can do this. Try to like rush it down the shield a little bit. Just trying to think if I guess I kind of have to wait for this to fire again because otherwise I'm counting on everything hitting. Yeah, that's a bad idea to do that. Can't count on everything hitting. Alright, I think I switched to the pike beam now. Double miss. It's rough. There's most, I mean, at least we have 1 left for the missile here. Alright, there we go. That's nice. Got the full hit on that one. Alright. What do I do here? Because, you know, I beat their next volley, I'm pretty sure, with this. So it's like on one hand, I feel like there's a reason to try and do like a evasion hack or something, but I think I'm gonna go for a weapons hacking this time. I just do this into the shields room. Nice. All right. Thank you. Look at that. There's a chance we hold on to it. Depends what they have at the next store. Because this is actually kind of a situation, it's a little easier to use it. You just kind of swap between the fire and the pike, and you use, you know, like flak fire, flak pike, depending on how safe the fight is. But, you know, if there's something really good at the store that I want to sell it for, I'm going to sell it for something at the store. It's just going to happen. Alright, I'm going to still take another jump first. That went well enough. So our offer, agree to rescue the store. Alright, it's another store. Go a little store crazy, I guess. Backup batteries are definitely an interesting thing. It's like, probably skip this store because like this one is we go here and we get a fight and then we get a store. So that's like really good. So I think what we can do is buy the battery and buy some fuel. I think we can just get away with just that for right now. And then like hit up probably like 2 jumps or 3 jumps before this. I think that's the way to do it. And it's like hopefully as long as you get like a little bit of scrap. Do I have options for this one actually? I gotta look this up because we don't have a human or a mantis or a clone bay or mind control. So I think this is one we actually don't have anything for this for once. Should have taken that free human sector 1, I guess, right? Found this blue option. Or that free mantis. I turned down both of them because I don't have many blue options. Yeah, I can. It's either it's a 1 out of 3 chance of losing a crew member, or 1 out of 3 nothing. 1 out of 3 I get the right answer. So definitely not worth it. I can get 3 in probably before this quest actually. Yeah, I can definitely get 3. So we'll do 3 jumps, quest. Then how many more before the end of the sector? Maybe 4 after that. At least 3. Kind of got choices. Alright, that's something else to sell. Is there any reason to equip that right now instead of the Ion Blast? I guess kind of. Like, if I'm going against Zoltan Shield, I'd rather do a volley of this in the flak, maybe? It's so slow. Yeah, I'm not using that. Alright, so what was this? 2 more before the quest, right? Take the distress, I guess. I mean, I guess we have to. Unless we do that. That's kind of weird. It's fine. We'll take the distress after one of these. Hail them. 2 missiles for 3 drone parts. That's fine. Search for the ship. Continue. Take the weapon and any spare scrap. Hermes. Alright. We got stuff to sell. We're getting a little full here. So, we're ready for your quest. Engage the rebel and rescue the space dock. Yeah, that wasn't 5 free. I was totally expecting 5 free damage there. Wow, look at that. Flak 1, burst laser 2, mini beam. That's a loadout. It's a loadout for the ages. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I gotta split that up. I can't I can't not split that up. So I'm wondering if I actually just delay it off the bat. Like, plan for damage. Because it's like the first volley is going to be split up by my shield somewhat anyways. Yeah, I kind of feel like I just do that, and then hopefully I can get some damage through. It's maybe a little optimistic, I'm not sure. Maybe that was a little optimistic. Probably should have vented, that's fine. No shields buffer, that's really good. Makes it way easier to do this. Alright, we got a miss on the flak, a miss on the burst laser. Did we like interrupt their mini beam or something? Or dodge more of the flak than I thought? I don't know, we only took 4 damage, so that was like really good actually. And then we just put this right back in there immediately. Yeah. Look how much charge that dropped off from that. So we've got a good chance of 1 damage at most from this. Alright. Orders. Something. Just 1. Kind of curious. Yeah, I guess I could start fire beaming. Guess I should have swapped those up earlier. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing way too much damage to them, but you never know. Kind of forgot about the fire beam, I'll be honest. What do we do here? I think we fire at like med bay or something, so we're less likely to do damage to them. It's like fire beam across everything, I don't know. Well, Big B's dead, that's for sure. Yeah, it's like they're probably going to break their systems way before this guy burns, but... Ooh. Ah, engines. Oh no. That's too bad. Ah, I should have caught that. For some reason I thought everywhere else was done with it. Alright, 17 scrap, 2 hull repair, and a store with mind control. Definitely selling that. Definitely selling that. Man, I should buy even more fuel before. I was thinking I was buying like slightly too much, but obviously not. Not at the point of buying crew yet. Never take the capsule in a hard run. I haven't. There was one time where I was so on the verge of doing it because it was like late game and I was already won. And I will forever regret that I didn't, because literally the next jump was the Zoltan science station or whatever. And then the next sector, which I think was Sector 7, was Rock Homeworlds. And I was like, oh my god, that was the run it was destined for. Because there was like no weapons I could even want. I had like amazing weapons. I was just greedy. But otherwise, like, I'm almost always going to take the weapon. But that was only because it was like Sector 6 and I had just like a, you know, super overpowered, already way past the flagship power ship. So if I get there again, I'll probably do it. Nothing else there. We don't need drone parts. Yeah, I'm not selling anything, I don't think. Alright. I'm trying to think about like what I want to do next with this ship. We probably have 4 jumps before the exit. But I don't think we can get 4 jumps in. That's too bad. That's alright. Yeah, I want to do that, but I'm too short on scrap right now. It's like I probably get a shield bubble next. That's that quest. Alright. Good. Wanted to get another fighting for sure. 3 crew. Probably a little risky, like going right for the fire beam here. But I think it can work out. I'm trying to think on the best way to do this timing here. This one's going to hit us because we have no evasion right now. That worked out pretty well. Did that wrong. Trying to do the opposite. Well, whatever. I still want you to go in there then. That's fine, I guess. It's 2 down, 1 to go. Goodbye, Emma. Look at that flaming ship. It's beautiful when it's just 100% flames. Alright, 4 fuel. Finally, like, getting a little bit of a fuel buffer. I was like, why can't I jump? My pilot's just sitting in sensors. Examine the station and nothing. Alright. Got a few empty jumps in a row there towards the end, but that's alright. Doesn't matter, so I'm gonna go top just because just doing the whole top here. Hey, Jacksit. It's been going pretty well here. Got a good ship. You know, definitely a few things still going on that we want. Our weapons are still a little funny. We want cloaking and more crew, but been going pretty well. I probably need to buy a shield bubble like right now. As much as I want like to save for another store, and I like don't have great power, like I have to run the battery to do this. There's just like fights I could jump into that would just ruin me, I think, if I don't do that. So that's the feeling I got the second I jumped into Sector 4. Yeah, store is flak and hacking. So we want to side with the fugitive because I want another crew member. 5 damage. It's like either way you can just get free hull damage there, which sucks. Yeah, halberd, like look at that. I do not want to deal with that. Man, the hacking also. It's a gross fight. Clone bay too, so we can't even like easily crew kill in that way. We don't need all our shields up immediately. I think I'll hack their weapons. Yep, alright, I gotta be back just a second here. So let me put my BR back. Just gotta help with a toddler issue really quick. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Toddler wet the bed, so was briefly interrupted. Alright, so I gotta take a minute here to reorient myself because this is a kind of gross fight, for sure. Definitely a few issues with it. Really depends what this hacks once it gets, once our Zoltan shield drops. This is like semi-problematic. We only need 2 shots to hit to get through the shield. And sometimes this doesn't hit anything because just the way it targets. But, also they can't dodge that much. I think we'll see how many crew they have and see if we can do mind control on if they have 3 crew and have them break the weapons. Otherwise, we might use mind control for evasion purposes. I didn't even realize I'd already sent out the hacking. Ah, jeez, my finger slipped there. That's a waste. All right, so we're gonna use what I was saying here. Mind control for evasion, but that means we need someone in here. So we can't dodge these. Alright, so I think I'll move you in there first. Just trying to think about all this timing here and how I want to do this. I think I don't bother worrying about splitting it or anything initially. I think at first I just want to get damage in on it. Do that, run you back to sensors. All right. Now, do we do the million damage swipe, or do we do the swipe where we hit their weapons and their shields and stuff? It's like, how much damage can we get on this ship? I think it's 6. You can get, what is that? You can get 7. Yeah, we don't need 7. 7's overkill. 6 is enough because you can get 6 doing weapons still. Such a good ship for swiping. Alright, so I think we'll just go right down like that. Halberd offline, cheese. Alright, now run you back so you can dodge. This fight at first, I mean, it's not over yet, but at first it's okay, this is actually kind of dangerous. You have the initial damage, threatening weapons, hacking, the drone. But it's the power of systems here that give you so much more, so many options in fights to achieve things. Just so important. Oh, dodge that, that's nice. But it's that thing, wow, double dodge. I always treat the dodges, it's each one is just a gift. You can never count on getting a dodge. And they don't have any dodge right now themselves. So. Just a massive swipe. Alright, yeah, it's they didn't even get through our shield. 25 scrap. Yeah, with the defense drone, it definitely depends on the angle. When it's shooting all the way across, it's way less likely to hit something in time. But then also sometimes it's just funny, it depends how it has to swing around. I feel sometimes when it's coming right at it, it's not going to do it in time either. And also it can target the false projectiles as part of it as well. All right, we need power. Crew member. Trying to think of what else we could do. I mean, also like a weapon power, honestly, even just using the Ion Blast on top of this is like something. You can do it a couple ways. Can like fire after the flak and have it like hit a system, or have it so the flak has a chance to do another damage. Not an ideal like weapon combination. That's some scrap for sure. And another store. Trying to think about the order I want to do this in. I mean, it's like, because what I'm not buying cloaking yet. I don't have enough scrap. If I'm going to a store right now, I'm buying a weapon, most likely. And, I mean, if there's any good weapon, I can buy it with selling stuff. So it's kind of enough. Alright, can probably get, like, jumps coming around it this way if I have to. Alright, what do I want here instead? Guess this one. Well, actually, I mean, that times with the pike being fine. Maybe we do buy the hull laser. Oh, it's another thing where it's like if I buy it and go to the store, this other store, it would be sad. I mean, how much stuff can I sell here if I find another good weapon? Oh, it's 40. I'm unlikely to sell these. So, 20, 60. So it's going to be a while until I get another 125 on top of buying a weapon. Really not sure here about like how I want to build this. And I might be strong enough to like not buy these weapons yet. Save the scrap and like just build up this if I have to. Double drones here, that's gross. Zoltan shield. At least their weapons are like, I mean, this, I have no idea what this is. But overall, their weapons aren't so bad. It's really the drones here that are the grossest. I think we do this because we just want to get through their shields fast if we can. Probably slightly earlier than I need to, but that's too bad. Alright, that's really good that that was a full hit. It's hitting us. I gotta get that on now too. Weapons or drones? I mean, the weapons, it's like the concern about this bomb. I don't know what this bomb is. It's probably like an iron bomb. Because part of me wants to do drones and hope to get them to explode, and it's like, this isn't so much damage without the drones. But this once this spins up, that's kind of gross too. I think I go for weapons still. I gotta fire this flak like immediately also because it's gonna cool down in time anyways. Do I hope? It's hoping really dumb. Whatever, it's like the chances of it actually getting through all their shields and doing damage anywhere is low. I think it's okay to do it this way. As much as I want to like mind control here also, I don't have like the power to spare at the moment. I really need to buy power. I think I'm running too risky here with the level of power I'm running. Oh, this is going for mind control. So where is this going for? Just hack it immediately is fine. So this isn't like so terrible a spot to be in all of a sudden for a moment. Like, that doesn't matter because my control's broken. I can't like spare crew to repair it. Look at this, spread to the battery, jeez. Yeah, at least that one went out. Still going in O2 though, that whole time. Still not even level 1, jeez. I feel like you've had a decent number of evasions. Alright. What do we do? Is that what we do? Can we get shields and weapons? I don't think so. Not with piloting also. Do that. We've got to hit drones. Got to hit drones. I think we just sacrifice hitting shields. That's okay. Do that. Piloting or shields more important? I guess shields, because they'll also like repair priority it more than. Alright, great. They don't have a buffer in drones either, so that's offline immediately. So good. Yeah, now he's trying to bust through to get his shields. Alright. Giant bomb, do your worst. Like, but not, please, actually. Hacking. Alright, I can live with that. That's fine. Shields buffer. Gross. Come on. Oh, this thing's back online. Yo, come on. There goes shields. I mean, hacking. Oh, there goes my battery. That's no good. Gonna get 6 damage on the ship. Yes. Just die. Alright. Oxygen. Contact refugee ship. Alright. So, all things considered, not horrible, but that was definitely like a warning. That could have been much, much worse. That could have been like devastating. Probably could have been like run killing if they had really incredibly worse weapons and really good RNG for their shots. Mostly it's like I need more power is the biggest thing. A crew member would be like huge. But that was definitely potentially a really bad fight. Not sure how much hull we were at when we started. We didn't take all that much damage in the end, but definitely took some. Alright. That's some stores. I don't know if I really want 2 stores. Really want a good weapon over what I have right now, though. I wish this had an option to like skip the second one. It really wants me to buy a hull laser. I'm just not doing it for some reason. This is like, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. Very averse to the hull laser this run. Wow. Vulcan, that's so bad. I'm starting shields, it's fine. Whatever, not starting the doors. Do I spend this much scrap right here? I think I do. How many more jumps do I have before the exit beacon? Oh, only 3. That's too bad. So I think my next goal is either hacking or weapon power. Probably weapon power. Also, obviously, I still want cloaking. That's like a whatever quest. This feels too risky. I don't want to go down to 7 fuel. Yeah, I'll start next sector at 4 fuel if I do that, if I don't find any more. It's too bad. I've been like really not getting much fuel from the vents, I feel like. We're just having a lot of vents asking for fuel. Oh, that was just... This is not a very good sector. Probably took too many of the stores. It's part of my fault, but also we got a bunch of empty jumps in. So we're falling behind for sure now. Yeah, we don't need an early store for anything. I mean, we got tools to work with, but... But the three engines helps out here if we get a bad fight and we need to run. And we got stuff, and the next fight's gonna be so much easier. We have so much more power than we did before, because we have the Zoltan to move around now also. Plus 2 power bars. It's a huge difference. Alright, yeah, it's like this is where I really want to have another weapon power. Just 2 crew. That's interesting. A lot of weapons. Hey, the ion hit for once. Flak, not quite so much. Nice. 2 more. Hopefully we dodge at least like one of these. Nice. We can take that down for a moment still. Definitely into the weapons. Just trying to think what we do about mind control and stuff. Maybe mind control their pilot, because then it cancels the mind control they do on us. Hey, that should be enough, right? What is that? There's... Evasion stuff is weird. I don't know if it's with the pausing. If you pause at the same moment, they miss out on skill up sometimes, for sure. But that's good, because now this will get eaten by our shield, which is great. There's a whole nother like round of cooldowns to get to the next one. I'm just gonna hack this to start off, it's fine. Why'd it have to be that guy? Of course, the one... I guess, yeah, I've encountered this exact thing before, where it's like, oh, I should have, I guess, had him be, like, taking him out of sensors before this happened. Jeez, my timing's still bad anyways. I feel like I went through this exact same scenario like last run at some point. Yeah, whatever at this point, I think that's good. But you stay in there now, because I don't want you messing up the hacked room. Yeah. They still got a lot of firepower online for sure. Timing works out pretty well with this, though. It's mostly this that's going to be problematic. There we go, there's our skill up. Try and see if there's a chance I can shoot it. No, I definitely can't shoot it. Whew, whiff. Awesome. That's so awesome. Thank you, RNG. Five. All right. So I don't think we actually took damage that fight. Nice. Let's save your possessions. I think that'll be a little better. Honestly, I want to like end up going there just for like fuel. Pulsar, alright. 3 shields, but this is where the pulsar can help us out some. Let's go right into their weapons. Four crew. Do I just hack right off the bat? I think I just have this guy get mind controlled also. Instead of like delaying just to like, I just don't want stuff going on in this room. Instead of messing with the evasion. I think I need this for the evasion. I don't know. This is tricky. Timing on this. Pulsar's coming early pulsar, it seems like. Shields, med bay. So that's fine actually. Oh, I messed up my weapons. It's alright. This is coming. I don't actually need my shields for a second then. This thing's hitting before this gets to us. That's too bad. Miss. 6 fuel. 6 fuel's decent. 2 drone parts. I mean, if I don't take this and we don't get fuel from them, then I gotta jump to that store next. But what, we're in sector 5? It's like 19 scrap for sector 5. We're so behind on scrap. think we can do better. And also knowing how it's like, you know, just about to make the fight pretty safe here. Let's hope we got something better. 28 scrap, no fuel. Yeah, that's not better. That's too bad. Well, I guess we'll find out if it's too bad actually, because I'm going to go to the store to buy fuel at the very least. There was a chance it would be like, oh, there was something amazing there, and then it was good that we need to go there to buy fuel, but no. Yeah, 19 is garbage with the 6 fuel. Yeah, I definitely regret that in retrospect, but it's so hard to know. I guess I got to check the event. There's a chance, you know, like looking up that in the exact number range it could be would have tipped it in a one way or the other. But yeah, live and learn. Another hazard. Although I guess it helps get their Zoltan shield down. Yeah, that's a loadout there. I kind of want to get the pike up. I think I kind of hope for some help from the asteroids here a little bit. Just the 2 crew again. See, the second I put the extra power in there, we dodge one. And I almost could have like waited for the pike. Right, this has just got to go right into weapons, I think. Nice. I guess this actually isn't a bad time for the hull beam to fire, so I'll probably let it fire. Oh, that's not even the weapons guy, or the pilot. The pilot's down here this time. Whoops. Didn't really matter in the end, I guess. And piloting buffer, or not piloting buffer, shields buffer. 3 shields. Kind of feel like I fire this immediately. Alright, that's something. That's okay, just the damage. This timing is really bad. I shouldn't even tried. I thought I could sneak it in there still. That timed very poorly with the regeneration. Gonna need to use it as a battery, honestly, more than anything. Asteroid's getting through too. Not that one. Oh, my battery. Is that what you're going for? Nice. Let's just end it, like, immediately, please. Okay. Alright, that's done. Alright, that was a good chunk of scrap. At least that was a more, like, worthwhile fight. And the thing, all these fights too, it's like we're not taking that much damage, but they all feel very, like, on the edge of being really bad. So I can go up to the nebula. Yeah, we're in danger, that sucks. Not sure what my power situation will be. It's a, whatever you call it, thing. Plasma storm, ion storm, whatever it is. It's plasma storm. I always forget. Alright, they got cloaking, a missile, probably another weapon also. Yeah, bomb. And 3 shields. Yeah, we just don't have a very strong setup. We need another, like, hull damaging weapon. It's hard to get, like, one that's online that's 6 pounds. Like, you know, like a heavy laser would be such a good weapon to find right now. It'd be like the perfect weapon to find right now. That's why I'd say I don't love, like, pike beam. I think is if we, like, did hack and got shields hacks, it's like this is an amazing DPS with shields hack either. Oh, Artemis. Good old Artemis. Nice. Don't really even need shields except for this against this thing. Or whatever, I guess I'll just put it up. Alright, what are you getting? Battery? Alright, that's okay, I guess. At least I think this might take down the Artemis because it was the last one to fire. No, you swapped them. Why? Come on, wasn't that like the perfect thing for you to take down? get us a chance to fire again. This does. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, their evasion's definitely lowered. We only did 1 damage, so another damage to this isn't going to take anything else offline. Shorten their cloak, possibly. It's not going to matter, okay. Because it's just going to go right offline anyways. Too late for you. Okay, just stay there. So we leave the pike because that's the longer charging one. I mean, the flak can get damaged through. By the time he cloaks and stuff, I think we can get this repaired. But we're going to take damage this fight for sure. Drop my oxygen fast enough. You don't want to like. Yes. On cloak, jeez. So here we just hope for the best. Miss on the bomb, that's awesome. That's super awesome. Oof, I should have been paying more attention to that, jeez. Alright, so we gotta switch this because we're not doing damage otherwise. Don't really want to jump away. Jeez, I like, man, it's late on that, so I think I probably got a miss. Yeah, and now I wasted the hack also. All right, so there's a chance we're just jumping away at this point, unfortunately. To a store, I guess. Yeah, that was not safe. Figure out what my plan action is here. So I gotta do something at this store. I gotta make a move. It's like, so we're not that far off. I mean, this fire beam just isn't, I haven't had the opportunities for it. I'm too low power. Not enough, like, I'm too late in the game for where I'm at. Like, if I had cloaking and stuff. So I think I probably sell that. I get the Iron Blast online, at least. Buy some fuel and repairs. Maybe try and get Aki online. I gotta think about this for a second. I'm just gonna be back just like a minute. Yeah, I'm thinking kind of similar thing. I don't know if I'm going to go up to 2 hacking right away. You can do kind of similar move with an evasion hack, and use the flak on the shields, and then the ion, let the ion go after the flak to take down, to ion a weapon or something. Not that I don't want to go up to 2 hacking pretty soon. But yeah, I'm not doing any of the stuff that's here. Yeah, I think I just need the scrap. Because like if I do that, it's like I think I really don't have enough power, honestly, to like run that well. I think I want to do that and then buy like 3 fuel. Repair. Alright. That's something more. Definitely want to take these as much as I can. Just let me map this out. So we can get probably 3 in a nebula, I think. Yeah, I can kind of go this way and gives me a chance to change my mind if I don't think I can take that nebula also. But it's like the way these connect, I can't really get extra jumps going that way without having to dive. Because that's counts as 3 in nebula, but then that doesn't connect to the exit. So she was odd about a moon in the distance. Check it out. Healing burst. Alright, that's something. Something to sell. Our next store. Definitely not gonna like jump back to sell it immediately. Oh. Whoops. There we go. I'm not in break. Alright, this is like, I feel like we've seen, part of the reason I feel like this run has felt so bad, I've seen so many ships with Zoltan shield this run. I mean, we're in a Zoltan sector now, but even in like the NG sectors and stuff, like we've seen so many Zoltan shields and hazards. I'm like, wait a second, this is a ship we can just like hack them, and they only have like 2 weapons still. It's not in a hazard. It's like, actually, wait, like we can handle ships. We're not that bad. Just had some rough fights. Like, we're definitely a little behind for sure, but I feel like it's felt somewhat worse than it is. Get an idea what they got for crew. 3 crew. Got Clone Bay. Because it's like, if I can, I'd love to get a crew kill here. Trying to think about what that would probably mean. It's like some keep thinking about doing different evasion things here. But there's also something to just like hacking weapons and then doing a mind control on them instead. I mean, I just do the mind control on weapons. Yeah, I think I just keep the missile down. It's like... Nice. So yeah, I don't think I can go, like, gonna try too hard for a crew kill here. I like don't have great weapons for doing that. Alright, yeah, and he breaks that, takes that down. Pretty safe here. Four fuel, 8 missiles, 20 scrap. It's a bunch of missiles, but we don't need them. The fuel is nice, but it's another one where I feel like I gotta like try and go for it at least. Let's see, do better. 31 scrap, 3 fuel still, 2 missiles. I think that's better. The extra scrap and still got fuel. Alright. Do I feel like I can get a jump and a nebula? I think so. I think we can do that. It's gonna be close, but I feel like we gotta min-max that way. It's gonna be real close. I gotta like measure it like 4 times now to see if I can figure it out. Should I trust it? Yeah, I think we're okay. So we'll take the nebula and then that jump, right? Wait, no, this is not okay at all. I'm like completely reading this wrong. I was off by ½ an inch. Wow. That's like, wait, no. I'm getting so confused here. I keep measuring I measured the wrong jump for a second. I like panicked. I was like, wait a second, what am I talking about? It's not even close. No, that's the jump I'm at. No, I think this is good. It's always harder like doing the nebulas, but I think that's good. Up, see you, Rack. Hope you have a good evening. Oh, hey, Ray. Yeah, looking good. It's going all right at this point. It was looking really good beginning, and then pretty low scrap mid game and some rough fights. But I think we're catching up a bit here now. You can hear the squinting. Yeah, Jesus. I mean, I guess we just do fuel supply. Oh, man, another Zoltan ship. Like, it's just every ship in the whole universe a Zoltan ship. Is that all we got in our lives? Our Zoltan ships. Certainly feels that way. Artemis, jeez. Come on, Iron Blast. It's not going to beat this now, right? No. Can't do anything about that. I'm just going to hack that immediately. Do this instead. They're going to hack at some point too, right? Oh, weapons. Please, why? Oh, thank you. That's such a good miss. That is such a good miss. Makes me really happy. Phew. So as long as they like don't hack weapons. No, hacking piloting? I can live with that. Especially since the Artemis is down. We need to get somewhere that is useful so I can get my shield up like yesterday. Just start getting it up now. I mean, I guess I could technically, like, I don't know if I could get up in time. Drop a weapon. Nah, I don't think that's worth doing right now. Just to take possibly one less damage. Damage. Alright. Not so bad. 2 fuel, 19 scrap. Not the best rewards. That's definitely one where crew killing works out better. Oh man, I'm still so relieved that Artemis hit, or didn't hit weapons. Could have been a very different fight if it did. So let's see, how's it looking now that I took the jump? I mean, it doesn't matter because I can't do anything about it. Oh, that looks like good, right? It's like so close. I think it's good. Oh, it's not a hazard. And it doesn't have a Zoltan shield. So that's exciting. It's got a bunch of ions and a halberd. So, probably hack their weapons here. Let's see. I think I just delay their weapons as much as possible and preserve my Zoltan shield. Ah, such a good swipe. Such a good swipe on this ship. It's so nice. Gotta be aware of this thing now. It's still up. For some reason I thought I already used battery, but it's like, I don't know. Still got plenty of power. Maybe we just kill him. $27 scrap. All right. See? No problem. That wasn't that close, right? I mean, I've definitely called closer, because it's like there's a bit of leeway there, because it's got to be, I think the center of the red line has to be over the center pixel or something. But I feel okay, like, taking my time measuring that one, especially when it's kind of critical. But that worked out good, so we got 2 more fights in, because they're both worthwhile. Thanks, Elfiend. Thanks for coming by. Have a good night. Continue. Finds refuel for a drone part. I mean, economically, that's not great. We are starting to like run through our drone parts, but that's going to be like 9 to 12 scrap versus 8. It's like, and we're going to probably end up buying fuel if we do that. So I don't think that's worth it. Slug Home Nebula or Pirate Controlled? So that's looking like a slug to me, right? We got by oxygen then. We gotta suck against 4 shields. But more stores is really nice. Don't have scanners. Huh. It's like my main reason, I feel like my only real reason, honestly, for going pirate controlled is the choice. I like having a choice. I don't want to get forced into a bad sector. But I'm very attracted by 2 to 3 stores instead of 1 to 2. Yeah, double Sector 7 abandoned, so it doesn't matter, it's true. I think I like buy oxygen and a hacking upgrade, and I go to the Slug Nebula. I'm so over fighting Zoltan shields. And like asteroid fields and stuff. I feel like there's just so many more things in the pirate controlled sector that are just going to mess us up. Nicely exit at least. if there's a store that's not in a nebula, it's one of these two, because those are the only two non-nebula jumps. Do I spend that much scrap? What do I have to sell? Just the healing bomb. Or not that. Definitely that. And I think I need to. Right? Do I even have the power to, like, even if I buy that power, it's like my power is still kind of crappy. Almost want to do just that. Start with that for a second here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm okay on power. I'm gonna take a jump first, and then I'll see if I want to buy hacking or something. Yeah, it would be a Neozar run without low power, I know, right? Like just finally got up to 10 power here. I got 3 Zoltans, right? Alright, so you go this way. Alright, jump. And there's a store. Sell the healing burst. Buy a drone part, maybe. Alright, we really need to get weapon power now. Be so much stronger once we get a weapon power. But I don't think we sell anything to do it. Yeah, no, power's totally fine. I was getting just sketched out from before when it wasn't fine. I do that sometimes. I like start to overcompensate. So yeah, we're in such a better position the second we get one more weapon power here. This is such a better weapon loadout than we've been running. Just like infinitely better. Be able to do like, okay, now we can damage a system like significantly, such as doing like 1 damage against a bunch of systems. I mean, it might be worth running just this some fights, honestly. You know, we'll see what the fights are. Alright, well, I'm glad I went to that store. I almost didn't do it. I was almost like, well, I've been going to stores too much. No, I need to keep doing it. I really wish I had cloaking. If I had cloaking right now, I'd feel like way, way, way better about this run. Alright, so this is the 2 intruders, which is just like annoying, but we can deal with it. Gross weapons again. And cloaking. Hopefully, as long as it's a low level cloaking. What do I want to do? They're going to shred through my shield there. got a damage through. But it's like if we did that, you know, the pike would have done nothing there because the flak only took 2 shields down, like because we did the weapons hack. But that's okay, because it's like we're safe from their net. Like, getting that 1 damage on their weapons is a huge difference. Let's see. Remember what rooms they're doing over here. I think one of their things just hit one of my flak. I just heard something collide. Oh, still got in there, nice. Right, this takes down my shield, but it doesn't do any damage to me. Oh geez, crap. Because I can't heal him until the fight's over, so I gotta be really careful with his life now. Okay, so there goes our Zoltan shield. That's okay. Oh no, don't hit him. Man, 4 life, oh geez. That's bad. Wow, that was a lucky volley. That was such a lucky volley. Alright, I killed the guys on my ship. That's good. That's really good. Right? Yeah. Do I just hack this now? Does that make these line up too much? So I feel like I just kind of hack it now. I really want fires in there. Would be nice. Cloak, yeah. That's not going for him, is it? No. Crap. Timing. Yeah, so that was a bad hack. Should have had him in shields too at this point, I guess, since the intruders were done. At least it's only going to do 1 there. That's something. Alright, good miss. That's really good. Alright, let's just take their weapons down. Let's just do it. Let's get fires going in there. That's what I wanted to see. Great. Trap them in the fires. They're still not running or anything, which is so nice of them. This is finally how this fight is how I want it to go. Oh, man. Yes, regarding selling Healing Burst now? No, not really, because I wouldn't have the Burst Laser too. I did that too early. That's fine though, because they're pretty done. Okay. 58 scrap, finally a reward. Like, that's like a real reward. All right, let's get the escort, make sure there's not like a secret fire breach or something. Okay. Oh, okay. So one more fight and we can get the, because that fight, if we had the pike beam, would have been entirely different. Would have been doing a swipe and hitting like 6 more damage, 5 more damage, whatever, and like hitting a bunch of systems, make them all repair. Would have been an entirely different game. So it's just like we really just need that right there, so close to it. And it's like our power will suck for a little bit then, but it's honestly, I bought too much power before probably, so it's okay. I've been able to be like lazy with my Zoltan and not like steal power at all. Tap the comm frequency, quest marker. It's like an alright quest. Well, I guess we know that's not a store, so there might be a store there. And there's one other nebula store. So we can see that beacon. I guess we can see it so we can just know if there'll be another one or not. I wouldn't go to it right now for sure. Cloaking, but there's still lasers. It's really just this missile. We attack. Of course it's level 3 cloak. Think about this for a second. Do this. This one doesn't matter. It was fire first, jeez. Oh, so close. Because that's guaranteed to take the missile down unless they had a buffer or whatever, because it's 3 damage. But alas, timing was just off. 27% chance to dodge. Let's see what we get. At least we don't have a crew member that's at like 4 life. Wow. We've got a few lucky dodges on these missiles, I'll be honest, throughout this run. We've had some lucky missile dodges. It's like, can we get our training finished at least? Oh, you just got your... That's right, I had switched my pilots around. I forgot that I don't even have a trained pilot anymore. Okay. No repairing. So actually by busting in there, it makes it take longer because now the repair gets interrupted by the mind control. It would have just been done otherwise. No, that's not even a surrender at all. Actually, I'm going to let him out because I'm not going to get a crew kill anyways. And the mind control's ending soon. By letting him out, they'll both leave and then the repair will reset. It'll take them longer to jump away or something in case they cloak and things go. And they start missing or something. I don't know. Alright. Man, I love burst laser too. It's such a good weapon. Derp derp. 4 good missile dodges in a row. I believe that, honestly. I feel like I've had like multiple where it's just like the one missile coming. I mean, it's like that one would have just been hull damage, which like sucks, but not the end of the world. But like, we've dodged like 2 big missiles. We've dodged Artemis going into weapons. But, you know, that's how it goes. We've had bad RNG in other moments too. It goes back and forth. So close to buying power also, but that's just like such a much better weapons loadout now. This is a strong weapons loadout. Now we need cloaking and like another crew member. But I feel so much better about this run now that I have this. Just like it's really hard when you're relying on stuff that you can't do a lot of damage to one system in any way. So I'm glad I got oxygen, improved oxygen, that helps out. Alright. They kind of suck, right? So they can do damage to us if we have 2 Zoltans and shields, making ion proof or whatever, and then they pop one with this and then they fire me. That's the only way they're dealing damage to us, actually. Kind of interesting. And I have no way to heal. Do I try to crew kill them with like an O2 hack? Do I just hack their weapons and like shoot them in there a bunch? Crew kill them that way? Maybe I do that. It's like a safer way to do it, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty safe from their weapons either way. What do I do here? What do I hack? I really wish I knew what level oxygen this is. I feel like this is a high level. It's like level 3 oxygen or something. I'm just gonna do the weapons thing. It's fine. Just go get shields in preparation. How much of a swipe do I want to do here? Do I just want to do that? Maybe that. Keep expecting them to cloak. They don't have cloaking. Fire beam. There we go. There's some fires. You should die. Great. Nice spread again. I'll do 1 damage, that's fine. So you'll probably get out of here, right? Let's see. No, you won't. Nice. Man, they're just dying 1 by 1 in here. Down to just the 1 fire. Oh, he's dead too. Wow. It's like there's a chance. Oh man, there's a fire node too, I guess. See the last one? Yep. Crew dead. 36 scrap. Alright, look at us, like real weapon system, like killing ships. Pretty cool. What quest is that? That's that, like, you get high scrap from that quest, right? I don't know. You can take a lot of jumps, we'll probably end up like taking all these jumps. It's like, the exit's late, but there's no good jumps to the exit, so it's like this one, really. Yeah. I think that if I do all those, that's kind of it. Do I get a power bar or something at this point? No, not quite yet. They've got the mind control, cloaking, and damaging weapons. But kind of awkwardly damaging weapons. Clone Bay, short cloak. I think we do an evasion hack on this one. Nice. It doesn't really matter at this point, but. What do we do? It's like always kind of awkward ships to shoot. All right, well I guess we do this because then you have no evasion. Yep. All right, no evasion, no cloaking, and your weapon is mostly broken. Feeling good about this one? No, no surrender. 40 scrap. Alright, so we get 4 in this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before that. Yeah, we definitely get all those in time. Go there and then there. if I should be buying a power. I'm going to do it because if there is a plasma storm or whatever, that gives me one more power. Double missiles, that's no fun. Also, this thing can like help take it out of my shields quick. And cloaking, of course. Alright, not a long cloak at least. Does this get in on time? I think it might. I'm gonna try. Be greedy. Does. Double Artemis. Oh my god. That's disgusting. That's like not allowed. Just not allowed. Do I do that? No, I do this. Both. Oh wait, I've got the shields for it still, right? Nice. We got a fire in there. All right, I think we're okay actually. Yeah. All right, so just the one. This is like so optimistic. Wow, because their piloting's broken. That just snuck in there. All right, I like that. Look at that reloader action. This is all because that reloader. It's like, sure, I've been low scrap, but I'm still not entirely sure if I feel bad about that reloader. Because there hasn't been a whole lot of things I want to buy. Just want upgrades. Oops, I meant to do this. Probably too late. 2 damage. Five scrap, man. I'm so glad I went to this slug sector. It has been such a boon so far. Such better scrap than like all of the sector I've seen so far. And not just because it's like later, but because like not low scrap or empty things over and over again. Yeah, this run is feel so much better about it. Burst Laser 2 has just completely changed my views on it. Alright, so we're gonna attack them. Like 2 shields. No. I'm like just realizing how low on drone parts I'm getting. This is one where I think we try to do it without hacking. Oh, Pike, you're so slow. Nice. Oh, auto ship evasion, come on. Firebomb. Miss. Ah, beautiful. Another miss. Alright, nice. He's worried about getting hit by that. Alright, save the hacking drone. Investigate the station. Any personal drone. Bunch of scrap. Alright, wow. Look at this. We're just like making real money. There's a chance this other thing up here is a store. I haven't seen it yet. There's a chance that's a store, but I'm not going to get there if it is. Just like thinking in case there's cloaking or something. But if there, even if there is, I can spend some scrap here. Wait, Firebrand doesn't damage Zoltan shield. You're correct, right? Forgot about that. What are the odds on this one? I gotta check that. It's like 1 in 3, they double it, right? Yeah, 1 in 3 default, 1 in 3 nothing, 1 in 3 double. And what is the quest? What is that one? It's high scrap. So, do I want to risk a 1 in 3 chance that I have to miss that high scrap? That's like more guaranteed. No, because it's like if I do that, then it's like I'm just moving. It's like I'm kind of missing 2 jumps. I think I just stay hidden, which sucks, but since it's like I know what this is, it's like decent. Alright, so we engage the pirate, and we just want to get them to surrender. I really wish I had more hacking parts. 4 is not nice. It really makes me want to like try and do these without hacking if I can. How much damage can I do? 6? Is that the best swipe I can get? Probably. Just depends what 6 damage I want to do. And this is probably good. Might not even swipe far enough. We'll see. All right. Engine's trained. We just gotta get our piloting up. A firebomb again. Nice. Alright, so then we let the pirate escape, go after the slugman ship. 50 scrap. Nice. Store. I knew there was going to be a store there. Yeah, I don't think it's worth diving like the whole rest of the sector for a store. That is questionable. Alright, so this should be a crew kill. See about if I can get away without using a hacking part again. Guess I'll give it a shot. Okay. It's too bad that it's like, well, I guess I don't know where the console is. He might be in the bottom tile. All right, auction is out. Why'd you have to bring that back online? Artemis. It's going in from behind too. I can't really do anything about it. I'm not dodging that one. No. Alright. So I don't know what's going on over there anymore. It'll take him a while to repair, at least because he got to do 2 bubbles if he's even alive in that room anymore. But there's a decent chance we killed him. Certainly seems that way by the lack of repairs. So we just gotta wait for this guy to die now. Nice. There's a chance the next beacon's a store. We don't know. No, it's not. Because we didn't see, I think we didn't see like these two. We may have not seen all three of these. So it must have been one of them. We still got Sector 7. Sector 8. Although it is getting late, so I'm not positive I'm going to make it through the subsequent sectors. We'll find out. This should be done in just a minute here. Oh, look at that miss. I don't want to do this just in case the guy's like sitting piloting or something. I don't want to make him run all of a sudden. Alright, 3-8 scrap. A little lower than I expect in this sector, but it's not so bad. Alright, since we know that's not... Do we do anything here? I don't think quite yet. Then we'd make it to the beginning of the next sector and see if there's a store right away or something. Alright, that's nothing, and then this is nothing, exit beacon. The nebula. Mantis Homeworlds. Alright, let's not abandon. That's huge. Mantis Homeworlds, not so bad, honestly. Would have liked another store instead of just 1 to 2. So we might not get cloaking. Alright, yeah, let me think about this for a minute, because it's getting late. I mean, this run should be good, I think. Like, it's definitely a little sketchy still, for sure. You know, we only have 2 shields, 4 crew. But our weapon system is good enough for flagship, especially with the reloader, speeds it up. And we can get away with, like, slightly weaker defenses with the Zoltan shield. It's really just, like, cloaking would make all the difference. So, really, hopefully we can get that. Yeah, level 3 sensors, level 2 med bay, get Kazakh. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably buy level 3 shields immediately, because there's not a store right here. But the thing that sucks about that, it's like, okay, well, this is 17, yeah. Like, I need to, like, make money then before I go to a store, because I'm going to want to repair and buy drone parts and buy cloaking if it's there. But I think I'll have to buy 3 shields right away. It just gets too risky at this point in the run. Do I do that now and just to tell the self of tomorrow that that's what we got to do? I mean, we do better hacking. Yeah, that is a future me problem. I might like risk a jump first. We'll see. But yeah, I should call this for tonight. It's just gonna go a little too late, and it's a good cliffhanger to leave it at for the 100. You know, so I'll definitely finish this tomorrow. There's no way I'm gonna leave this like hanging for more than that. So that's cool though. You know, it's a good ship, but leaves it as a it's still a cliffhanger. I play it stupid enough, and it's like, oh look, this good ship. Maybe I'll lose on it. Playing dumb or something. Took too many stores mid game. I think lost out on scrap. Anyway, though, still decent overall. Got a lot of the stuff we need. Pretty optimistic here. So let me save and exit and see if we can find someone to raid. Thanks everyone for coming by and supporting the stream. It's really exciting to get up to nearly 100 here.